Today, we're diving into something a little different but equally fascinating: celebrity arrests. Celebrities are constantly in the limelight, but sometimes that spotlight shines on their most shocking moments, like when they find themselves face to face with the law. Whether it's a moment of bad judgment, a misunderstanding, or a situation that spirals out of control, these stars have ended up in some pretty wild legal predicaments. So, if you've ever wondered what happens when the rich and famous get in trouble with the police, stick around because we've got some jaw-dropping stories for you today. Trust me, you won't believe some of these. Tyreek Hill's wild traffic incident. First up, NFL star Tyreek Hill. This one is insane. Tyreek was speeding at 60 miles per hour in a 35 zone, and when the officer tried to pull him over, things took a wild turn. He rolled up his tinted windows and refused to comply. Big mistake. Now, we've all been frustrated during traffic stops, right? But things escalated quickly. Tyreek, probably hoping for a ticket and a quick getaway, found himself facing an officer who was having none of it. The officer actually jumped into the car and started breaking windows. Yeah, breaking windows. Despite all that, Tyreek didn't resist, he stayed calm. But the whole situation made headlines, and he was cited for careless driving and a seatbelt violation. Not exactly how you want to spend your pregame hours. Mike Tyson's paparazzi clash. Next, we have one of the most famous heavyweights in the world, Mike Tyson. You'd think he could get away from the paparazzi, right? Nope. This one ended with Mike and the photographer both getting arrested after a confrontation at LAX. Tyson, clearly irritated by the constant camera flashes, snapped. And it got physical. Mike Tyson was arrested for a misdemeanor charge after punching the photographer. Ouch. The paparazzi ended up in the hospital, but Tyson, thankfully, walked away with just a slap on the wrist. Justin Bieber's DUI run-in. Let's talk about Justin Bieber, who's certainly no stranger to controversy. Justin's run-in with the law came when he was caught speeding through Miami in his flashy yellow Lamborghini. At the time, Bieber was with a few friends and was clearly enjoying the attention, but things took a sharp turn when he was pulled over for reckless driving. When officers approached, they immediately noticed signs of alcohol consumption. Justin, who had clearly been partying, was arrested on the spot for driving under the influence, DUI. To make matters worse, he didn't even have his driver's license with him, which added another layer of complications to the situation. Bieber was booked and later released after posting a $2,500 bond. While his legal team worked quickly to get the charges reduced, it was still a stark reminder that no matter how famous or wealthy you are, the law doesn't make exceptions. For Justin, this was a wake-up call, one that ultimately led him to a period of reflection and a commitment to straighten up. Conor McGregor's hotel incident. Conor McGregor is no stranger to controversy. But this one took the cake. Conor, leaving a hotel in Miami, got upset when a fan tried to snap a pic of him. McGregor slapped the phone out of the guy's hand and stomped on it. Ouch! The fan called the cops, and it wasn't long before McGregor found himself facing charges for theft and assault. He eventually took his sweet time coming out of his house to face the police. That delay? Not a good move, Conor. Danny Lee's accident after partying. Let's talk about another celebrity who found herself in some serious hot water, singer Danny Lee. Danny had been out partying when she decided to get behind the wheel of her G-Wagon and drive home. However, things went terribly wrong when she ran over a young kid on a scooter. What's even worse? Danny didn't stop to check on the kid or call for help. Instead, she sped off without thinking twice. When she was caught and questioned by authorities, Danny's actions were more than questionable. The child, who had suffered serious injuries, was rushed to the hospital with a lacerated kidney and a fractured spine. It's clear that this was a devastating situation for everyone involved. Danny Lee was arrested on several charges, including DUI, leaving the scene of an accident, and more. She eventually pled no contest to the charges and was sentenced to 5 years of probation. While Danny expressed deep remorse for her actions, the entire situation is a stark reminder of the dangers of drinking and driving. It's one thing to be a celebrity living a life of luxury, it's another to make reckless decisions that can ruin lives. Travis Scott's yacht drama. Travis Scott had his own unique brush with the law that involved, of all things, a yacht. After renting a luxury boat in Miami, Travis found himself in an argument with the captain when the agreed rental period ended. Travis wanted to keep the yacht for a little longer, but the captain insisted that it was time to wrap things up. This small disagreement quickly escalated into a heated argument. The situation became so intense that police were called to the scene. Travis, who had been drinking, was already agitated, and his behavior didn't improve when the officers arrived. He argued with them and even demanded that they retrieve his Louis Vuitton bag from the boat. At this point, things got out of control, and Travis was arrested for public intoxication and trespassing. While he was held in custody for the night, Travis was able to resolve the situation through his legal team, and the charges were eventually dropped. But this was a reminder that even stars like Travis Scott can have a difficult time controlling their emotions when things don't go as planned. The police chief's tinted window drama. And now, here's a truly bizarre celebrity encounter with the law, one that involves an actual police chief. This crazy story happened when a police chief got pulled over for having excessively tinted windows on his car. It's ironic, right? A police chief being pulled over for breaking the law. But it didn't stop there. When the officer approached, the police chief got out of the car and started questioning the officer's authority. The officer, of course, wasn't intimidated by the chief's position, and the situation only got more heated from there. At one point, the chief even made phone calls trying to use his influence to get the situation dropped. Eventually, a second officer arrived, and the chief was let go with just a warning. While the situation was ultimately resolved without an arrest, it left a bad taste in the mouth of those involved. Sometimes, authority figures think they can bend the rules, but this case serves as a reminder that no one is above the law, not even those in charge of enforcing it. So, there you have it, proof that fame doesn't shield you from the consequences of your actions. From wild traffic stops to heated confrontations with paparazzi, these celebrities learned the hard way that the law doesn't make exceptions for the rich and famous. Which story shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more celebrity news, drama, and stories you won't believe. Until next time, stay safe, and remember, celebrity status doesn't come with immunity from the law. Catch you in the next video.